Hi, my name is Samantha Lane, and I'm going to be giving a presentation on outliving retirement. I currently work inside of an assisted living facility. I see a lot of my residents that encounter the problem of not having enough money to afford an assisted living facility, even though they need to be there. For whatever reason, they didn't prepare for it financially, either because they couldn't afford it in their younger years, or they just didn't have the knowledge. And it seems like a lot of times it's more likely the latter. They just didn't know about retirement. So what is retirement? Retirement is the time that people work for, that people can enjoy the things that they've worked for. You start working for X amount of years, you build up assets, or you marry somebody and you gain entitlements to their assets, and then you use those assets, such as their house, a house that you've paid off, a car that you've paid off, or savings or mutual funds, so on and so forth. A lot of times in retirement, people are living off of fixed incomes, so it's no longer an hourly job or a salary job. It's more of every month you're going to get the same exact amount of money no matter what comes up in your life. Your car breaks and you need new brakes, it's fine, you still have to live off the same amount of money. So it's becoming increasingly more prevalent that people are outliving retirement and becoming impoverished in their last years. Who knows how long you're going to live, and who knows what is going to come up during those years. You can't predict the future. There's a lot of problems with retirement. Right now, retirement funds are staying the same due to a lack of knowledge. According to the Journal of Financial Service Professionals, 40 years ago, people could expect to live 10 to 15 years after they retired. Now, 60% of Americans who reach retirement age are expected to live more than 85 and a half years. That's a big difference than what it was 40 years ago. So that means people are living longer. They need more care, they need more assistance with activities and daily tasks such as opening their toothpaste or brushing their hair, tying their shoes. That's where living facilities come in too. 1.4 million Americans live inside of homes, such as the one where I work at, an assisted living facility. On top of that, 5 million Americans need assistance with daily tasks, and that's where caregivers will come into your house and they'll help you tie your shoes, get ready for the morning, or drive you to the grocery store so you can help, so on and so forth. There's lots of things that we can help with. More than half of the population will develop a condition that requires them to need assistance. That's half of our people. Half of our people either need to be in a facility or need a caregiver to come into their home. So, with that being said, according to A Place for Mom, 72% of people will become impoverished after just 1 year of living inside of a nursing facility. Many people believe that there's safety nets such as Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare that will help all throughout retirement. There's a lot of myths that go around that, so let's start with Social Security. Social Security is defined as a federally funded program that provides a fixed monthly amount until you die. That monthly amount changes depending on when you claim it. If you claim your benefits at the first age that you can, age 62, unless you're disabled, you can claim about $2,200. However, if you wait until you're age 70 to claim those benefits, you can increase your profits by about $1,500 to $3,800 a month waiting at age 70. So there's one way you can help mitigate this problem. However, people who are living off of Social Security alone, 90% of them will outlive their retirements, and even if they have another income, 31% will outlive their retirements. This is a huge problem. So what is Medicare and what is Medicaid? Let's get into the myths about how those help pay for assisted living facilities or nursing homes or nursing facilities. In any case, Medicare is a federally funded program as well that will you can collect as soon as you turn age 65, but no sooner. Medicaid is a federally funded program as well, but you can't claim that unless you were impoverished. So that means in our elderly patients that we're taking care of, they can't claim Medicaid until they've already used up all of their funds, and Medicaid doesn't pay for everything. Medicare only pays for skilled nursing homes and rehab centers after a 3-day hospital stay, and I believe there's a 70-day maximum that you can stay. However, that depends on the care plan that you have. Generally speaking, it's about 70 days. Medicare, you think that most long-term care plans won't. The thing about the thing about Medicare is that it doesn't cover everything, and there's a lot of copays. So Medicare, you need more doctor's visits, you need more medical help, you need so on and so forth when you're getting older. However, Medicare needs more copays, so you're spending more out of pocket on these medical insurances, and they don't always cover every kind of condition. So for example, Medicare won't cover pre-existing conditions like multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer's or dementia, Parkinson's disease, or people who have had strokes. Even if it wasn't a pre-existing condition, most of the time they won't cover these conditions either. So that's where you can start investing in other programs like long-term care insurances. But you really have to read between the lines with those. There's other things that you can do to help mitigate these problems and prepare financially for your future so you don't end up impoverished. Unfortunately, that's a common way to live, but it's not a good way to live when you're that old. The Society of Actuaries, otherwise known as SOA, has put together an inventory of risks and strategies to help you pay for those. The Social Security Administration has a lot of pathways that you can look into on their website to help prepare and determine what time is the best time to claim money. Other than that, you can buy into other programs. Try and prepare for your future, guys. Thank you so much. My name is Samantha. Have a good day.